Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy. Today we're diving headfirst into the most terrifying places on Earth. We're talking about haunted forests, underground cities and islands straight out of your worst nightmares. If you're watching this at night, good luck falling asleep after this. Get ready to be spooked. Alright guys, buckle up because we're starting our journey in Paris, but not the Paris you see on those postcards. We're going underground, deep beneath the City of Lights, into the catacombs of Paris. Imagine this, miles and miles of tunnels, but instead of walls, it's just bones. Skulls stacked on top of each other, femurs arranged like firewood. These catacombs hold the remains of over 6 million Parisians. Can you even imagine that many bones in one place? They were moved here back in the 18th century because the city was running out of burial space. People have reported hearing whispers, seeing shadows moving in the darkness, and even feeling cold spots. Some say it's just their imagination, but honestly, can you blame them? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Let's move on before I get too freaked out. Next up, we're heading south of the border to Mexico City. Just outside the city, hidden amongst the canals, lies a tiny island with a seriously disturbing secret. It's known as Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls. Imagine this. You're rowing down a murky canal. The sun is setting and you start to see them. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of dolls, hanging from trees, nailed to walls, their lifeless eyes staring right through you. The story goes that a man named Don Julian Santana found a drowned girl in the canal and started hanging up dolls to appease her spirit. People say that the dolls whisper to each other at night, their heads turning to follow you as you pass by. Some even say that Don Julian's spirit still lingers on the island, protecting his creepy collection. From Mexico, we're traveling across the world to Japan. We're venturing into the heart of Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees. This dense forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji, is shrouded in an eerie silence. The trees grow so close together that they block out the sun, casting long, unsettling shadows. Aokigahara is known as one of the most common places in the world for suicides. People travel from all over Japan, seeking solace in the quiet darkness of the trees. Local legends claim that the forest is haunted by the spirits of those who died there. They say that if you wander off the path, you might get lost forever, trapped by the spirits that roam the woods. It's a place of both beauty and tragedy, and it definitely deserves its spot on our list of terrifying places. Guys, get ready for this one, because it's straight out of a nightmare. We're heading to Turkmenistan, a country in Central Asia, to visit a place called the Darvaza gas crater, more commonly known as the Door to Hell. Imagine a giant crater in the middle of the desert, flames shooting out from its depths, a constant inferno burning day and night. That's the Door to Hell. It's been burning non-stop for over 50 years. The story goes that back in the 1970s, Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas when they accidentally hit a cavern. To prevent dangerous gases from escaping, they decided to light it on fire, thinking it would burn off in a few weeks. Well, 50 years later, it's still going strong. Our final destination takes us to Pripyat, Ukraine, a ghost town frozen in time. This once bustling city was home to the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, but in 1986, disaster struck. The Chernobyl disaster, the worst nuclear accident in history, forced the evacuation of the entire city. Today, Pripyat stands as a chilling reminder of the devastating power of nuclear energy. Buildings are left abandoned, belongings scattered on the ground, children's toys gathering dust in empty classrooms. The most eerie part, the silence. The streets are empty, the buildings are deserted. Walking through Pripyat is like stepping into a post-apocalyptic world. Alright guys, I don't know about you, but I am officially creeped out. Thanks for coming along on this wild ride through some of the most terrifying places on Earth. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. And let me know in the comments which place you thought was the scariest. Let's discuss.